Good afternoon, class. Welcome to Ladies Academy on How to Be a Business Lady 101. I hope you guys are having a lovely Mother's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed your day. It's very beautiful outside. It's a little cool this weekend. I don't understand what's going on with the weather. Like 1 minute it was warm. Then all I know is that got a little cool over here. So I hope you guys are having a lovely Mother's Day. Today we're having a perfect day for a cookout because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. So happy Mother's Day to all the amazing mothers out there. I hope you got the Mother's Day that you deserve. So got some things I want to talk about real quick. So let's get it started. Y'all know it's gonna be a whole bunch of hold on, I gotta share the screen first. I totally forgot about that. Okay, let's share the screen, class. Let's share the screen. All right. So, first thing first, I want to talk about this myth with Blac Chyna, honey. You don't tell me. And y'all can call me a conspiracy theorist. I don't care. But I'm going to be honest with you. First and foremost, she just got out of a case. Understand that the Kardashians were not found guilty for defamation, but she was not seen wrong neither. Like they tried to say that she abused Rob and the court didn't see it. So I guess we done found ourselves another situation, ma'am. Okay, so according to Neighborhood Talk, she's under criminal investigation for battery, according to TMZ. The alleged victim claims Chyna kicked her in the stomach and damaged her cell phone. The victim, Sequoia King, spoke with TMZ about the little alleged incident. Sequoia said it happened Friday at a bar in LA. She said it all started after Chyna thought she was recording her on the low, which she denied. She said things quickly went left, and Blac Chyna allegedly snatched her phone out of her hand and ran toward her, kicking her in the stomach. How can you run towards somebody and then kick them in the stomach? Sequoia said Chyna's friend had to help calm her down and get her in a car. LAPD sources told TMZ that Chyna is named as a suspect in a battery report that was filed. Girl. So this is the lady's phone. This is Sequoia's phone, okay? So I'm going to look at the footage. The footage is going to come from TMZ. I hope TMZ don't try me or whatever, but it's coming from TMZ. I couldn't find no footage nowhere else. So hopefully, things don't get too iffy with TMZ, I'm saying it come from TMZ, but it's used for educated purposes and illustration purposes. So yeah. All right. This is the confrontation.
I'm constantly nodding because I know.
Of course, there's ads. We all got to make money, right? Okay.
Stop burning that shit. She's a weirdo. I think she likes you the person. She really wanted to fuck you up. She would have threw a punch.
If there's no punches thrown,
Exactly.
Y'all hear that, right? There was no punches being thrown, right? So that means Black China didn't put hands on her. She's saying there was no punches being thrown.
Why do you want it? Why do you want a bitch that don't fight? Why do you want a bitch that don't fight? Why do you want a bitch that don't fight? That makes you look weak. Yeah, yeah. Check out, man. Y'all got that off your chest. Keep it moving.
Why are you holding me, not her?
No, listen, you my sister.
No.
Come on, China.
Why are you holding me? Who's that bitch?
That's my sister. I know, but please,
you don't know I was in court
she's
for
way too
15
pretty
days.
to act like that. She's too pretty to act like that. Please get her. No, I'm trying to help her. Because this is going to go against her case. You know what you're at.
Can you fight me? Can you fight me? Did you feel good when you kicked me in my fat
She did. She felt great. So can we go home? And you got her back, right? You got her back, right? You got her back, right? No one recorded.
They don't cheer for me.
No one recorded. We're all here for you.
Watch out.
No, because you're acting hella crazy. No one recorded. We all try to help you.
He started everything. I think you're feeling crazy. Hey.
Come on. Because right here.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, check this out.
That's what I'm saying. Go home.
Yeah, we don't know. We know her. Get the fuck out of here. I'm calling you.
Exactly. You knew what it was. So why?
No, get the fuck out. I have to get you stick me in front of everybody.
Oh my God. That's
I gotta go back now. Right now.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
When I put him on the boss,
Hold on. Before you lost what? Let me
I don't like me.
I'm trying to be genuine and help you. But you sending threats? Baby, you don't know me. Don't send. Exactly. But I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to help. Okay, so. Okay.
And I feel that shit
You're
was funny
sending
as fuck.
threats.
And I really want to beat her ass, but I'm not.
Because I promise.
Somebody else. Everybody records shit.
I promise you. You know
Put your
what?
put your on the ground. Say put your on the ground.
You're not getting out.
Say that was in the fucking recording office when I was going through this fucking court case. Was your court thought that shit?
All right. So you guys saw this whole situation. Let me give my little 2 cents on this. China, stay in the house, girl. All right. Stay in the house. People are going to try you because, yes, there are Negroes who do love the Kardashians. Stay in the house. So this is what Sequoia Lushy had to say. She said, for those of you who missed my post earlier this morning, I was assaulted by Blac Chyna. My phone was snatched by her and destroyed, and while trying to defend myself, she kicked me in my stomach. I have done everything to resolve the matter peacefully, but at this point, she has to be exposed. Stop doing drugs, sis. It's not a good look. I have been disrespected, yet still remain humble. It's not about the money. I just want a new phone. She has to be held accountable. She has to be held responsible for her actions. Moving forward, I will take all measures to make sure she is not able to do any more bodily harm to anyone else. Girl, bye. Lord Jesus. I feel like this is ops. I'm gonna be honest with you about this whole situation. I feel like she's ops. I feel like this woman's ops. I feel like she was paid to do this. And look, even Andrew Caldwell is saying it. He's saying, Kris Jenner, did you send her? And that's my question. Did you send this girl? Did you send this woman? Because it feels like you sent her. I feel like she was paid to agitate China. So yeah, I mean, the video is not clear to me, so I can't clearly say what happened. If she did kick her in the stomach, she was wrong and she has right to press charges. But this just feels a little off to me. And I kind of told y'all my view. What happened was I had an epiphany. Hence, I have a podcast called Tiffany's Epiphanies. Y'all go check that out. It's on U42. And I had an epiphany yesterday about this whole Kevin Samuel situation. I don't think y'all seeing things the way it's supposed to be seen. If y'all don't think that his death don't smell right, it just don't smell right to me. Some ain't kosher. Okay, it's not kosher here. I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it out. And I'm being honest with you. I can't be conspiracy theorist like. So I know this is not coming from being paranoid or anything like that. This has come from it just don't feel right. When something don't feel right, I ain't gonna sit up here and pretend like it does. So I felt like his death is a setup. Okay. Allegedly. It's an alleged setup. Now, I'm not saying it is a setup. He could have just died from having sex. Knowing good and well, he had a bad heart. And let's be honest. If he had a bad heart and he was drinking Red Bull and taking Viagra, I don't think you're supposed to take Red Bull and Viagra together. And I'm not airing him out. This all allegations that are coming out according to this whole situation. But there is still a possibility that he could have died from the alleged skiing he was doing. And there's a possibility of him drinking too many Red Bulls, and that Red Bulls and Viagra don't go together. But to me, I just feel like this is a whole setup. Something ain't right. And so now all of a sudden, when Blac Chyna, gets acquitted for putting hands on Rob, now all of a sudden, this lady, I'm gonna try not to say anything about her looks, because I don't know. It's just so cliche to talk shit about people and their looks. Because the truth of the matter, she's not an ugly woman. But anyway. It's just ironic. That's all. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I already said too much. It's just a little ironic. That's it. That's all, Paul. I'm gonna let it go. All right. So I saw this. This goes along with what I've been talking about, honey. I've been telling y'all what we've been talking about. We're going to go back to our favorite page that we've been talking about, which is astrology.com. Healing the inner child. And it's crazy because a lot of y'all problems stem from one of your parents, regardless if it's your mother or father. People have problems that stem from their parents, and so today might not be a good day for some people, especially when you lose a parent. I feel bad for people when they lose their parents, like they have a mother and a father, and they lose a mother and a father. That's heartbreaking, and that's hard to deal with. In days like this, you don't know what it do to people to not have a mother. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about this. Y'all know I went to my page. So let's go back to this. Um Says freshman cheerleader at Southern University took her own life after posting heart-wrenching notes to her Instagram. My battle is over, and I pray everyone find peace in that. Beautiful girl. I don't know what was going on with her, but let's read what the neighborhood talk has to say. It says, Alana Miller, 19, took to her Instagram Wednesday to address her friends and family why she decided to take her life. She detailed that she hasn't been mentally strong for the last few years for her life and felt she couldn't bear the pain anymore. She said from catching COVID to tearing her ACL to almost failing all of her classes, she felt that this was the end of her journey. Oh my goodness. May this day bring me rest and peace. I have fought this urge since my early teen years. I gave this life all the fight I had to everyone who has entered my life. I'm so grateful, and I can only imagine how this may find you. I have been surrounded by people who have honestly thought that I was okay, but I haven't been okay for a while. The notes read, I struggled so much through just a year alone, from COVID to tearing my ACL to nearly failing all my classes. To the people in my life, I pray you learn to vocalize your feelings and get help always. I felt like that, and I'm afraid it's too late, and I have written so many suicide notes in my life, but finally I reached my end. She was found Wednesday shortly after posting. The Southern University Athletic Department and the university president released a statement after they found her. Our entire campus community is deeply saddened by the untimely death of Alana Miller, a freshman who was majoring in agriculture on the Baton Rouge campus. Southern University President Chancellor Ray L. Belton said in a statement Thursday, the tragedy came during Mental Health Awareness Month. Neighbors, I'm not going to read all that. So apparently this is Mental Health Awareness Month, which is the perfect time to deal with mental health because of what's going on. Y'all have been hearing this happen a lot lately. We already talked about what has happened. We've been talking about Pluto retrograde, and how it can affect people. She's so young, and I totally understand where she's coming from. It's just hard. It's hard to keep your grades up. It's just hard, okay? It's just not easy. It's not easy going to college. Honey, that's why I dropped out. That was for my mental health, for my health's sake. I find it sad that she couldn't go to nobody. She couldn't talk to anybody about her problems. She couldn't tell anybody what her issues were. She deserved better. I wish she knew that. And what she needed was a break. She needed a gap year. She needed a break. So my heart goes out to her family and close friends that loved her and cherished her and no longer have her. This is sad. No, I did this while the sun was going down because I thought they had stopped doing dirt bike rides, but okay. Anyway, yeah, this is sad. And college is stressful. It's very stressful. Girl, not the star of the show get fired from the show. You might as well go ahead and not have this do the show. I mean, that's the star of the show right there. It has no point. It has no purpose. If the star of the show is in trouble, cancel the show.
Fred Savage fired from Wonder Years reboot, inappropriate conduct. Fred Savage fired from Wonder Years reboot. Inappropriate conduct. 3.6K. May 7th, 2022, 10:24 a.m. Pacific Time. TMZ.com. Fred Savage's alleged on-set behavior appears to have caught up with him. The guy was just fired from the reboot of his old TV show, stemming from how he conducted himself. The one-time child star and former star of the original sitcom was terminated by ABC Friday, meaning he won't be able to direct or executive produce the revived series, which is exactly what he was doing before getting booted. Alamy, a rep for 20th Television, now under the Disney umbrella, says, "Recently, we were made aware of allegations of inappropriate conduct by Fred Savage, and as is policy, an investigation was launched. Upon its completion, the decision was made to terminate his employment as an executive producer and director of the Wonder Years." Unclear when this investigation started or what the details of the grievances entail. Everyone's learning about this all in one fell swoop, as the allegations themselves had gone unreported until now, but THR does say there were 3 separate complaints. The news is fairly shocking, but perhaps not all that surprising. Savage was at the center of another on-set investigation a few years back during his new show The Grinder, when he was accused of treating female crew members like crap, for which he was sued. Savage had denied the claims at the time, and even said Fox had cleared his name in its own internal investigation. The suit was ultimately dismissed, indicating a settlement.
So why you had to make a settlement if it's not true? You have been in the entertainment industry for too long to be showing your ass like this. That's all I have to say. That's something I'm personally been trying to watch. Okay, so it's this whole okey doke going on around him, alleging that he might have. And I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like I have not alleged it neither. Let me find it, honey. I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like I was suspicious. Y'all ignore the other stories I was talking about. I'll tell you, I have suspicion on what happened to him. Okay, and I'm not gonna pretend like this man was freaking like a peaceful person. It's just weird. So according to the lady that was with Kevin Samuels when he collapsed, she's basically saying it's crazy how complete strangers try to hurt your character, but believe it or not, there's still good-hearted people in this cruel world. Unbelievable to think I have to clear my name for doing the right thing. Let me find a lawyer and make these people take all this mess down. I'm a humble 6-figure woman from the Whitmest. No need for a good one night stand. My family and close friends know I'm a good person. People are evil, but sending you love. A hit dog would holler, wouldn't they? I want y'all to read that part. Atlanta police reportedly confirmed Kevin Samuels had chest pains and fell on top of the woman before dying. Met the night before. Nobody said you won one night stand, but it's pretty obvious what happened. Okay, and this is from Philip Lewis. It says more details on Kevin Samuels per Atlanta police. A woman met Samuels to spend the night with him. She ID'd him as Kevin Samuels. Samuels complained of chest pain, fell on top of her, and she called 911. Officials performed CPR. He was unresponsive. It says on May 5th, 2022, Officer J. Figueroa, I'm not going to say unit number, sorry, responded to a call at 297 East Pace Ferry Northeast Apartment 1605 regarding a person injured. Upon arrival, Officer Figueroa observed the fire department engine performing CPR to a black male unresponsive to the floor of his apartment. He then met, now I heard this name is not real. Let's say Hortensia Alcantara, who identified the male as Mr. Kevin Samuels. Mrs. Alcantara stated that she met Mr. Samuels late last night, came to his apartment and spent the night with him. Ms. Alcantara also said that early morning, Mr. Samuels complained of chest pain and she attempted to help him, but he fell on top of her and proceeded to notify 911. Ms. Alcantara also said she requested 911 operator to contact the front desk for a defibrillator to help Mr. Samuels responsive until Grady arrived because she is a nurse. Grady bus number 741, Mr. Samuels was transported to Piedmont Hospital by Grady, bus number. Okay, it's small, and I'm surprised I could get through that because how small it is. But she's saying, oh crap. I'm gonna say is this. You can't assume that someone did something to someone, but I still see it as suspicious. I'm not saying that she had anything to do with what happened to him, because there's a lot of factors that has to do with what happened to him. But honey, I would not let people know who I am. And I would not show my face if I was a woman that found him when he collapsed. So I don't know why she outed herself like that. You don't need to defend yourself. Just keep yourself silent and quiet until everybody finds out what's happened. But once again, like I said, your statement is a hit dog will holler. So why you hollering if you didn't do nothing? And I'm not accusing her of nothing. Like I said, I just wish she would have kept her identity a secret. Because now people are suspecting her. Okay. There's some things I watched that, girl. So I'm going to go back to the first line here, right here. What does it say? Healing the inner child. Pluto retrograde 2022. Healing the inner child. Back to this. No, Lord. Is my Wi-Fi acting funky? Okay, let's get back to this. It says an arrest warrant has been issued for Earl Thomas after he violated a restraining order and threatened his ex-wife and his children. An Austin judge issued an arrest warrant for the former University of Texas and NFL star after police said Earl violated a court protective order by sending threatening messages to a woman about her and her children. According to the court report, Magistrate George Thomas signed a warrant on April 27, charging Earl with a third-degree felony for allegedly violating the protective order 2 or more times within 12 months. Recently, the woman told the police that he had began sending her text messages that threatened her and her children. On April 18th, police say Earl texted the woman that he obtained 2 handguns early that day. Later, he texts, "Waiting on hand and foot is why I'll kill your ass." The next day, police say he texts, "I hope you're in a car with him and the kids and y'all drive off the road." What the hell? He also texts, I'm gonna let my mama and my cousins poison their children's ass." His lawyer said he was just trying to communicate with his ex-wife about when he could see the kids, and that is all. Okay, but why would I want my kids around you if you over here threatened to poison me and my children? This is what I'm gonna read this for what it is. It's pretty obvious to me. He's not winning. He's an ex-football player. So he's not at the top of his game anymore. He's not making money like he used to. And he lost his wife. He lost his children. I mean, they're still alive, but you know, he's turned them off and they don't want nothing to do with them. And she apparently has custody. And now he wants them back. And he thinks threatening her is going to get them back. And that's not how it works. Oh. That's some personal stuff I like watching too. Okay. So what did I just skip? Okay, yeah. I want to talk about this real quick.
To Candace Owens being outside of my house with a news crew. She was demanding that I come outside. And when I looked at the video recording of what she was asking about, she was actually asking about the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation property. And for some reason, seems like she thought my house was that. It's unacceptable and it's dangerous that anybody, any stranger, come outside of my house, but it's really unacceptable and dangerous when Candace Owens, another Black woman who is actually working as a part of a right-wing agenda, this morning I woke up to Candace Owens being outside of my house with a news crew. She was demanding that I come outside. And when I just really, y'all, I really need my family to be safe. I need to be safe. I need my child to be safe. And this, what happened this morning is not safety. It's not what I deserve. It's not what any of us deserve. So just be diligent when you see shit in the media and you see shit that's being talked about. Please be diligent, because they are purposefully doing this. They are purposefully building a wedge between Black people because they know that when we are together, we're stronger, and they've seen what we've done this last decade. They've seen what we've done. I just really, really like.
Okay, so this is insane.
So they're
in real time right
literally
now. I am
trying to
watching
destroy us.
Patrice
Trying to
Cullors do a
destroy
live
me. They're
claiming
trying
that
to
I
destroy
went
the
to her
movement.
property and demanded to speak to her. And she's, I
And
don't
I
know if I can describe
really,
it. She
I
sounds
just
like
need us
she's
to
really
be
scared.
stronger. I
We're
need
working
us
on
to
a
be more
documentary talking
diligent.
about all the funding pertaining to Black
I
Lives
need us to
Matter.
be
Obviously, we know
more
that
present.
Patrice and a lot of the
So
founders
they're
purchased $1 million
literally
homes in
trying
their
to destroy
neighborhoods.
us.
They also
They're
purchased
trying to
a
destroy
Black Lives Matter
me. They're
property.
trying to
So
destroy
we
the
went to the
movement.
property and asked if there was anyone that we could speak to, very politely, by the way. We've got
And I
cameras
really,
in
I
tow,
just need us to
so
be
there's no way she could.
stronger.
It's all on
I need
camera.
us to be
And
more
we just said, is there anyone we
diligent.
can speak to? Nobody asked
I
us to
need us
leave.
to be
The person
more
went
present.
inside. It was just a white man that we saw
So
inside
they're
that was providing
literally
security, which
trying
is
to
super
destroy
interesting because
us.
obviously
They're trying to
Patrice
destroy
here is
me.
anti-police.
My
and
name's
so
Candace
she's
Owens.
we
We
never
never
went over the
crying on this
gate.
live,
It was just me
pretending that
ringing the
she was her
doorbell.
boss.
Like
Trying
I
to
said,
speak to someone.
very
He
polite,
said
absolutely
okay, so
nothing.
this
He
is
started
insane.
just
In real
recording
time
us,
right now,
and we said,
I
okay,
am
if there's no one we can
watching
speak to, we're gonna leave.
Patrice
Patrice
do a
is
live
pretending to
claiming
be
that I
scared
went to her
because she
property and
knows that this
demanded
Black
to
Lives
speak to
Matter
her.
lie is falling apart, and she doesn't know what to do. I mean, people are aware of the scam that is Black Lives Matter. She's intentionally limited the comments, so you can't even comment on this post, because I was going to comment and be like, this is a complete lie, and we have it all on camera in terms of what happened. So what you are seeing right now is the face of a woman who is pretending she's afraid of right-wing pundits, when in reality, she's being exposed as a fraud who took millions, used the faces of Black people, took millions of dollars to fund herself, to fund her lifestyle, to fund her girlfriend, and to buy $1 million mansions in neighborhoods where no Black people live. So, Patrice, my name's Candace Owens. We never Patrice. This footage this story that we're covering is a significant one. I have always been interested in the fraud that is Black Lives Matter, your fake tears, your crocodile tears about someone politely ringing your gate and speaking to your white security guard and asking if there was anyone that I could talk to because I was covering the story. Not really going to cut it, Patrice. This is only going to commit me further to discovering the truth about what you have done with this funding. Black people died. You used their faces to raise money. You demanded that the policing be stopped. You demanded that police officers be defunded, but you've got a private security detail outside of $1 million homes. It just doesn't work this way, sweetheart. So, Patrice, I'll set you free.
You know what's so messed up? Y'all know what's so messed up? Not Candace Owens, right? Oh my God. Not Candace Owens is right. I mean, I really am a firm believer now that Jesus might be coming back if Candace Owens right. This is a mess. And no, Candace Owens is not wrong. It has been proven that it's true that Black Lives Matter has been using millions of your dollars to build houses. I wish it was a lie, but it's not. It's been proven. Candace is not wrong this time, y'all. This is what I'm talking about right here. I swear to you, I feel like sometimes Black people love money more than they love people. I really do sometimes. And I have so many situations and so many cases where I can prove that to be right and to prove that to be true. But I just don't want to go there because we don't like when people don't like being exposed for who they really are and what they're really truly about. But I'm just one of those people. I just swear to you, Black people love money more than they love people. And Black Lives Matter have been proven that to be right. You use your platform. And then on top of that, you use your platform, what was supposed to be a good foundation with good people. And you use your platform to take advantage of Black people. And I guess I'm supposed to feel bad because you think that because Black people hate Candace Owen, that I'm supposed to be like, well, yeah, she wrong because she's doing this, she doing that, and she doing fro. No, ma'am, no, Pam, no spam, honey. It has been proven, and Black media has been putting it out there that you have used the money to build mansions and to live in white neighborhoods. No, not instead of building up the ghetto with the money, you use the money to build houses, right? I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm a humanitarian because I'm not. Okay. Like Miss Nene said, honey, you don't get by doing dirty, honey. What else? Was there something else?
And a lot of times.
Oh yeah. This. I don't know how I forgot about this. I should do this on my podcast. So y'all know I did on my podcast These Walls Are Thin. There was alleged cases, and they said it was normal for people to die in Dominican Republic at the Hard Rock Hotel Casino. Now some stuff popping off at Sandals, honey. It says 2 men and 1 woman found dead at the Sandals Resort in the Bahamas, and 1 woman is hospitalized. It said Friday, 2 men and 1 woman were found unresponsive in their villas at the Poplar Resort, while a 4th woman was airlifted from the resort to Princess Margaret Hospital in Nassau, people confirm. While the cause of death is still unknown, Royal Bahamas Police Force told people our initial investigation revealed that the couple found in the second villa complained of illness the previous evening. They attended the local medical facility, and on completion of receiving treatment, they returned to their lodging. The same couple was later found in the villa unresponsive. Both individuals show signs of convulsion, according to the news sources. Authorities say they are waiting on the autopsy to determine the cause of death of the 3 guests. Bahamas Prime Minister Honorable Chester Cooper tweeted a statement regarding the matter, saying the public will be kept abreast of the information as soon as it becomes available. We offer our thoughts and prayers to the family affected. Girl. Said something ain't kosher. Something ain't kosher. Something ain't right. Something don't smell right. Like I said, people were talking about what was going on at, in the Dominican Republic in Punta Cana at the Hard Rock Hotel Resort and Casino. Now we got Sandals, and y'all remember the Sandals commercial. They have a tons of Sandals commercial to get you to go to Sandals, honey. This is giving me, what vibes this is giving me? This is giving me, I thought I had a spot for this vibe. And I told you I watched this movie. I watched this movie and I have not finished it, but it's just crazy to me. I was watching this movie and I was just thinking about it. I don't know why I was thinking about it, but it's giving me this movie vibes. I know the movie is quotation marks bad, but you can watch it all the way up to the point to where the part he found out what the island really was. Then after that, you ain't gotta go through the whole dog the whole chase and stuff like that. It's when he found out what they were actually for. So that's the vibes I'm getting from this. And not just sandals, something else. Now let's talk about this. This don't smell right neither, by the way. This something weird. It said rapper Young Joc was arrested today in Gwinnett County, Georgia for a misdemeanor charge of child abandonment. It's not clear right now which child the charges is on or what led to his arrest. He was released an hour after being arrested on $1,300 bail. He can easily pay that, I'm assuming. How many kids Young Joc got? Because the way it sounds, they make it seem like he has more than one kid. Not your birthday the same day as mine. You know what irks me? It's just so dark-sided Virgo to be a bad parent. How you gonna say his birthday September 20th and then say his birthday April 2nd? Is it Aries or Virgo? Get it together, internet. I feel like he's an Aries. I don't know why I feel like he's an Aries. But then again, I don't know. Aries feel right. I mean, because I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of situations with Virgos. Y'all make it seem like we're bad parents and stuff. I'm not even a parent, but it's like it's frustrating when you find out like somebody in your zodiac sign is a bad parent. I ain't gonna name no names of who I'm talking about, but you know. They had a nerve to be bad parents. Like, we're perfectionists. How are we gonna be awful at being parents? The fudge. He has 8 kids, according to Jukebug. So which one? Which one he neglected or abandoned? Okay. Let's look and see what this article has to say about him. Okay. Yeah, he was the one that had the baby mama that was kind of the queen bitch of it all, and she was okay with him having another woman. Am I not mistaken? Okay, yeah. All right. And it's confirmation that he was born April the 2nd, so I don't know where September 20th came from. He has 8 children. The oldest is 20, so that child grown. He has 3. You know, I'm not going to even look it up. He got children. And it's funny to me because people in the comment section are saying, I read the comment section before I saved this, and a lot of people saying this is bullshit. Like, he take care of his children. He take care of his kids. That's what everybody's saying. So, and some people are saying this is a storyline for reality TV. We'll find out. The truth will come out. I ain't too worried about that story. I ain't too pressed about that. Dang it! Okay. What was the thing? Now this came up. It's on a site brought this up about him talking.
And a lot of times
I just thought it was crazy that he said this. So he basically said the reason he was able to and so basically I told you he's a cloud chaser, don't think too much of what he's saying. That was last weekend. He was here last weekend. So this is coming from his mouth where he's basically saying men don't like being criticized. Men don't like being told they're doing something wrong. So it's easier to do it to women, and men will love if you do it to them. And I think Tasha K said this one time when she was talking about him, where he said, men want a voice. And so they cling to somebody like Kevin Samuels. So let's hear what he had to say. I want to make this bigger.
And a lot of times guys don't want to hear that truth. We just don't. If I come on here talking about, female nature, such and so forth, and if I would start bashing women or talking noise, oh man, the likes and everything will go through the roof. But when you start talking to men saying, guys, cheap is some of the most expensive stuff out there. You got to do better. And a lot of times guys don't want to hear that truth.
I'm going to say this. So it's not just me. It's not just me, right? It's not just me. So it's, it's totally okay to criticize women. But I can't tell a dude what he's doing wrong because I don't know how it feels to be a man, but you can criticize me for being a woman, but you don't know how it feels to be a woman. We're just easy targets. We're easy targets. Got you. We're easy targets. It's so easy to attack women, especially black women, because we're easy targets, and it's funny and it's hilarious, and nobody thinks anything of it. Rest in heaven, Mr. Samuels. Even though a lot of people already knew this, because I knew this, at some point I was like, this man he's not serious. He's not serious right now. He's fucking with us. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure I got some. I gotta stop sharing this real quick. Make sure I get all this done. And what is up with this whole thing where people are saying racism is not real? What the hell is that? I want to talk about what this guy had to say. Because I feel like it's important.
Academics post, looks like the baby isn't picking sides in the NBA YoungBoy beef. Folks knew he was going to get smoke from that because it's beef right now. And if you're not picking sides, why y'all drop on the same day as mine? To stay out the smoke, you could have, cuz let's scoot it over one day.
Hold on. Are we having some technical difficulties? Oh, Lord. Hold on. So not all my things are somewhere else. Hold on, let me get rid of this. All right. Um let's get back to where I was going. Little Kim's daughter is so beautiful. She's a very beautiful little girl. Before I start this back up, let me mute myself real quick. All right. Go back to this. Okay, yes, back to this. All right. I want to talk about what he had to say. Because I felt like it was important. Not everybody gonna buy into your phase BS. Period. Some people see people for who they truly are. And unfortunately, it's gonna go over some of y'all head because y'all gonna see him as being a hater. He's not. When somebody tell you that your fave is full of shit, your fave is full of shit. Listen to what he has to say. I think his name is Cowboy. Okay.
Academics post, looks like the baby isn't picking sides in the NBA YoungBoy beef. Folks knew he was gonna get smoked from that because it's beef right now. And if you're not picking sides, why y'all drop on the same day as Vaughn? To stay out the smoke, you could have, cuz let's scoot it over one day. You feel me? You gonna jump on anything that's popping. He really like an industry prostitute. Like, okay, the Megan Stallion shit. Yo. All right, this man, man supposed to be shot her in the foot. You go do the song with the man, make her man. Ain't no morality in that. Like, right. Shorty probably thought you was really her friend. She thought you was really supporting her. Not even saying that's my business, but I see it. Like, yeah, you a groupie. Academics post, looks like the baby isn't picking sides in the NBA YoungBoy beef. Folks knew he was gonna get smoked from that because it's beef right now. And if you're not picking sides, why y'all drop on the same day as Vaughn? To stay out the smoke, you could have
Okay, so I guess when you new in a game, you expect loyalty from certain people. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Everybody has this mindset. We cool, we friends. You supposed to be loyal, okay? Whatever, because being loyal to people does get you places, and it does. But not everybody goes by the same code as you. Okay? Not everybody was raised like you. I mean, you have some people who literally have had it hard because they were betrayed by their only mama and daddy. So, and like I said, when we were talking about, this thing is bringing up old inner childhood wounds. People betray you. You can't take people personal when they betray you because they've been betrayed by people they love. Hold on real quick before I continue. back to what I was saying, I had to take care of something real quick. When you get in the entertainment industry, understand this. People are loyal to where the money reside. If money don't reside over there with you, nobody's dealing with you. That's how it is in the entertainment industry. You know, if money does not reside around you, nobody's gonna be rolling with you like that. That's sad, but that's how the entertainment industry works because you can't. What's the way of saying it? I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. You can't be giving off loyalty for free. And this guy, he's basically saying, you know, he's finding that out the hard way. Just like a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all have experienced that recently. You know, that people go where the money resides. So in the entertainment industry, people go where the money at. Like it's about who I'm gonna make more money with. Am I gonna make more money with the baby? Not the baby. Am I gonna make more money with Toya Lanez? Or am I gonna make more money with Meg Thee Stallion? And he's disgruntled, but people know that this has been going on for decades. Like this is an issue. And now it's not an entertainment industry thing. It's an issue with everything. People gonna roll with you and hang out with you long as you making a lot of money. If you ain't making no money, people don't roll with you. People don't ride with you. People are loyal to money. They're not loyal to you. So it's about your pocket, how big your pocketbook is. You know? And people, you know, they get mad and at people for not being loyal to them. But whatever street code you had or whatever street code was going on is not the same as the industry code. The industry code is to get attached to the hottest and the biggest people in the industry. Why do you think all these hoes want to get a collab with Nicki Minaj? Because if you get associated with Nicki Minaj, even though the song might not be a hit, it gives you notoriety. But Nicki Minaj ain't gonna work with somebody who's just scrappy. Neither. So yeah, it's just one of those things, you know, where that's the industry, you know. And I tell you, I just said that. I said my people are more loyal to money than they are to people. That's sad, but that's true. Y'all more loyal to money than you are to people. He's found out the hard way. So that's unfortunate. I want to talk about what he said, honey girl. What the hell? So y'all went to lunch together even though it was segregation. So you telling me that all that was for the cameras or something? Buying? Are you telling me that racism only existed on camera? I just want to know. I mean, At this point, it's given, sir. Let Kamala take it from here. So let's hear what he had to say.
Even back in the old days when we had real segregationists like Eastland and Thurman and all those guys. But at least we end up eating lunch together. Even back in the old days when we had real segregationists like Eastland and Thurman and all those guys. But at least we end up eating lunch together.
Now, I think now that I hear what he's saying, I feel like I misunderstood what he's saying. Is he saying people who were like, against racism, that he would still eat lunch with people who were for it? And it has become a little extreme. I'm not gonna lie, it has become extremist. It's like either you left or you right. And people like me, I'm kind of in between, I'm neither here nor there. I'm everywhere. But yeah, buying what we need you to do. I mean, matter of fact, let's just give Kamala let her deal with your Supreme Court justices and the decisions they're trying to make behind people's back. She'll take it from here. You go get you some rest, prop your feet up. I know they're swollen. Okay. So we need to be able, you got to be bipartisan when it comes to dealing with people. And it's not bipartisan going on right now. Let's see if I have anything else. Nope, just a bunch of talented people that I've been watching. And my peak have been going wild. I don't know why. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this real quick. He's been on my mind a little bit, by the way, King Von. I'm not even a fan. I'm not a fan. I don't know his music or anything like that. But I got a story surrounding what happened to him. I want you to listen to this first, though.
If I was by myself and, a lot of people was coming at me, I want my friend to help me. Do you feel like people be picking and choosing?
Yeah, point blank, people pick and choose because shit, no matter you act, like, no matter any.
I want to give this guy credit for covering his face, by the way. Even though they put his name out there, I give him credit for behind his face.
Out of the world, somebody gonna do a goddamn, like, anywhere in the United States, anywhere, any country, on the earth, a nigga would have wanted their partner to be their phone.
So I want to talk about this. And he was on my mind because I was thinking about it. Because I follow someone who I met through Orion. Y'all know Orion, Amorion baby brother that's fine as hell. Let me show you a picture of Orion. Y'all know him? I know I got some fine ass pictures of him somewhere. Let me see. That's him. Okay. So I met this girl. We all became friends or sisters and had a sisterhood dealing with surrounding this guy right here, okay? And she loves King Von just like Asian doll, right? Okay, so back to King Von. So the night, first and foremost, I didn't even know who he was. The only reason I was going was because my fave was there. We're gonna talk about who my fave is because right now he on my shit list. But my fave, he was promoting the party, and I guess it was either him or somebody he knew that was over the party surrounding King Von. So that night I was going to go to the King Von party. I think it was the album release party, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can find the flyer. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Lord, let me see. And it was on my fave page, and he took it down because he got traumatized from the whole situation happening. And he did. He really did get traumatized for it. That's not me joking. He got really traumatized, and it kind of bothered him. It scared him. So I can't find a flyer. I can't find it. Okay. So my fave was there, and I was going to go because my fave was there. I didn't know who King Von was. So my fave was there. And my fave, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like my fave is not a veteran in the industry. He is a veteran. I would be considering him a veteran because he's been in the industry ever since he was a teenager. So I was going to go to the party. So I got dressed, freshened up, washed under my armpits, put on my organic deodorant, was heading out the door. I was heading out the door. Around this time, I had my car. So this was what, 2020? So I was heading out the door. I was set to go. And something told me, hey, you need to keep your ass at home. I was like, no, this is the second party he done did, and I done missed about 3, 4, 5 of them before the pandemic. Someone was like, you need to stay at home. I was like, why? Is he in danger? Is my fave in danger? Anything like that? And some told me something's going to go down and you don't want to be there because you're going to be traumatized. I lived in a ghetto in a small town, but the ghetto in a small town does not equate to the hood. So I don't know about the shoot 'em up lifestyle. I don't know about shooters. All I know is that if somebody threatened my life, I call the police. That's the only way I know how to deal with things. I don't know how to deal with guns. I don't know how to deal with that, okay? I'll tell you a story. When I was in high school, there was a situation where people put firecrackers in the bathroom, and I thought it was a shooting. So I called my mom, and I was on the phone crying, and I was like, I think they're trying to kill us, and I got sent home. So I'm not shoot 'em up lifestyle, gang, no. Okay? Nor am I affiliated with somebody, or do I affiliate myself with anybody who is about that lifestyle. Okay? So I was like, what? And something told me, you don't want to see this. You don't want to be around this. This is scary. I'm like, nah, like they wouldn't do anything like that in Atlanta, would they? Conscious was like, nah, girl. Yes, they would too. You don't know what you're around. You don't know what you're dealing with. Matter of fact, the little area that you in right now, You don't know what's going on. You ain't picked a fight with nobody, but you picked a fight with the wrong person. You might find out what you're dealing with. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I thought I just sent this person my email address. Life is weird. So apparently I didn't. So I stayed at home and I remember hearing over the weekend that something happened. Like I told you guys, I did not know who King Von was. Did not know who he is. I was just going because my fave was there. Okay. You know, I don't know, you know who my fave is. But my fave was there. He was formerly my fave. We can just look up a picture of my fave. It's who my fave is. Yeah. That's my fave. So yes, we are throwing shade. That's who my fave is. He was there, y'all. It was comedy. He was doing a comedy tour and he stopped by and he decided to be around my fave. So I went to go see I wanted to go and someone was like, yeah, you don't want to be around this. So I found out that weekend what had happened and I was like, oh my God. Then I realized what happened. My fave went to Bigo and he was on Bigo and he just seemed like he was traumatized and he was talking to somebody in the background about what had happened. And then I realized he was at the party and he had just met King Von before what happened to him. And he looked like he was traumatized and I felt bad for him. I was like, oh my God. You know, this is awful. This is awful. I was like, this is why I wasn't there. This is why I wasn't there. All right, so I want to talk about this also. I forgot this. So I don't know if y'all heard about what happened with Dave Chappelle. I kind of talked about it on here briefly. And Dave Chappelle was attacked. So apparently Chris Rock finally found a joke. To combat what happened to him and the whole situation dealing with Will Smith, right? Girl, he said, I got smacked by the softest nigga that ever rapped. This is why I found it to be quite interesting. Chris Rock was there when Dave Chappelle got bum rushed. So, how do you say this? Not Chris Rock pushing his juju on him. And the guy who did it, he pleaded not guilty. Which I was like, huh? So Pete thought this was funny. Now I thought the joke was funny. But it's not funny because then once again, didn't y'all get mad and cancel the baby for talking shit about people with AIDS, HIV? Listen to this.
I had an AIDS scare this year. Yeah, I did. And you're like, Pete, wow, what's going on in your life? Are you sharing needles? You doing heroin? Are you having tons of unprotected sex? No, Kanye told me I had AIDS. And he's a genius. So I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, I better call my doctor. The guy who made College Dropout thinks I have AIDS. So I went to the doctor. I actually got checked because I was like, maybe he's right. I don't know.
I don't see y'all canceling him for that joke. Because there's nothing funny about AIDS. But I don't see y'all canceling him for that. I know it was about himself. But I just know that y'all got mad when the baby said what he said, you know. The baby was wrong. But nobody canceled him for this joke. Something ain't right about this guy. I want to give my hearts and prayers out to his family. I can't really give any information dealing with this situation. So yeah. The last one, y'all. She was allegedly on stand doing a bump. See, I watched. Let me see what I watched. Let me mute this real quick. I was watching Justice League, and there was a part in Justice League where Amber Heard, it's when the box exploded, and it showed Amber Heard and her dealing with the box opening up. I was watching it, and I noticed something that was off about this one. They didn't really show a lot of scenes with Amber Heard in the Justice League. So, yeah. I want you to look at this video. To each his own. It could have been Goody Powder, genuinely. This is from the Lovely Tea, by the way. I mean, it's still allegedly. You still got to say allegedly. We can't be spreading misinformation, but I wouldn't be shocked. Let me see if I got anything else I want to talk about. No. Do I have anything else? I don't know why I kept all this. This. Okay, now I want to talk about this story. Y'all, honey, people are hustling. And I can't get mad at the hustle, but he didn't get in trouble for that. So I want y'all to hear this story. Oh, crap. Now, nobody knew about this, but I said Detroit man informed investigators that he made $2,000 daily by selling marijuana from an at-home vending machine, according to Detroit Free Press. He was recently arrested for having illegal weapons in his home and later revealed to the federal agent how he made thousands of dollars per day when they showed up at his house back in March with a search warrant. The man is being charged with illegally possessing guns. In the court filing, an agent with the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives revealed that he owned and operated the marijuana vending machine attached to the resident, making approximately $2,000 per day. Agents knew about the machine after purchasing from the man to gather evidence. Officials also retrieved 18 guns from the home, dozens of rounds of ammunition, and several pounds of suspected marijuana, the news outlet. He was later released on bond. Well, yeah, I mean, you make $2,000 a day, you can afford to get the hell out of jail. This is innovative. And I'm not being sarcastic. Shoo. This is very, first and foremost, this is very innovative. This is innovative. Honey, if you can do a legal business like this, you can do legal business like this. It's innovative. One, he ain't got to touch the person. He ain't got to touch the person's money. None of that stuff. People be thinking. Yeah, I said thinking. People be thinking. And you can't get mad at them for thinking. Because, like I said, money talks. We in a generation where people only deal with you unless you have money. That's messed up, but it's true. He found a way to make the money reside. I would say somebody figure out how to do this legally. Okay?
DJ. Honestly. Call DJ.
All right, back to this. Y'all know that case that happened in China with someone. So y'all know the case that happened in China where they where they basically hold on. What happened, this man was, they thought he was dead and they had carried the body and took him to the morgue and everything, and they found out he was still alive. Well, this situation happened to Rosa Isabel Cespide Calaca in Peru. Yeah, girl. This happened to her. Want to hear the story? Says soon to be buried woman banged on casket lid at her own funeral. In Peru, a woman burial was disrupted when she began pounding on the casket lid, indicating that she was still alive. Relatives were shocked to find Rosa Isabel Cespide Calaca, 36 years old, with her eyes wide open in the casket. Rose was transported to referential hospital for when she was immediately connected to a life support machine. The doctor confirmed that she had vital signs, although extremely low, and that her condition improved significantly when placed on life support. Unfortunately, Rosa's condition quickly worsened and she died just hours later. Oh my God. Cemetery caretaker Juan Segunda Cahill said she opened her eyes and was sweating. I immediately went to my office and called the police. Before Rosa was involved in a catastrophic car accident on the road in Chilejo Pitsky region where killed her brother-in-law and left her nephew seriously injured. After the crash, she was pronounced dead and her relatives planned a burial for her on April 26th in Lambeque. Rosa's family was understandably outraged that she'd been proclaimed dead and taken to the morgue for a funeral in the first place. So, it's the assuming for me. This is scary. This is becoming scary for me. So apparently they don't do embalming, I guess. I don't know. But I think this is where I'm gonna sit up here and be honest with you. I think this is why I freaked out when the power went out this week. I mean last week. Last week the power went out. I was in my room and it was dark and I was screaming. It was scary as all get out. The power came back on. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Let me see if I can find another one. I'm gonna go ahead and finish a lot of this real quick. That's it. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have once again a beautiful Mother's Day. Sorry, I'm over here trying to do some things. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Thank you guys for coming to my live. I will be podcasting tomorrow. So yeah. With that being said, my podcast, y'all go check them out. I have tons of content. Thank y'all for coming and listening to me. I can't believe this lasted up to 2 hours. I'm outie. Bye.